Hey everyone, it's Dark Knight Emin. In today's training session, we're going to talk about sales practices for Sales Cloud. This section of the test is 11%. First up is industry terms here. Let's talk about metrics. This is the value of something. An example of this would be like the number of leads, a KPI. This is a metric that's used to track some specific performance, like lead conversion ratio. Website traffic. This is the metrics of page views and unique visit sites looking year over year as a common KPI. Some additional industry terms are lead to opportunity conversion rate. You need to know what that is. Essentially, how many of your leads convert to opportunities. Your opportunity pipeline. Typically, you'll see this in your KPI dashboard. How healthy is your opportunity pipeline? Pipeline to actual close revenue conversion rate. So of your pipeline, how much of it actually closes down to actual revenue? And the actual close rate versus the goal. So if your goal was $1 million, how close did you get to that with your actual revenue that was sold? All right, let's get to know the players. The first one we're talking about is the head of sales. What they care about is pipeline forecasting, shorter sales cycles, and visibility into the sales process. The metrics that they use, they care about pipeline and ACV, your close one business, revenue growth, and the sales cycle length. And the big thing here are these are the tools they use within Sales Cloud. They use reports and dashboards, opportunity management, and of course they use their phone to manage those deals on the go. Next player we're going to talk about is the head of channel sales. The things that they care about are growing partner revenue and onboarding partners. The main thing for the metrics that they care about is increasing partner pipeline and also increasing partner revenue growth. So they're all about growing their partners and making sure that the partners are successful. The important part of what they do, what the tools that they care about, they can care about reports and dashboards, and also collaboration tools like Chatter and Slack. Next up is the head of sales operations. The things that they care about, reports and dashboards again, user adoption and forecast. The metrics that the head of sales of operations cares about are reports and forecasting. They want to use those tools all the time. And then they also care about reducing onboarding time. They want to make sure that their people that they hire get up and running as quickly as possible. Of course, the tools they can use are reports and dashboards, and they're also use collaboration tools like Chatter and Slack. The head of marketing, what they care about, getting those qualified leads. They want to make sure those leads are qualified so the sales team can work them. And also return on investment. So all the work they're doing to get those qualified leads, is it actually producing revenue for them? The head of marketing cares about lead conversion, they campaign ROI and revenue. They want to make sure those leads that they're being provided are converting over to actually opportunities. They want to make sure the campaign that they're running, they gather those leads and that they nurture those leads is returning positive revenue. So of course, they also care about revenue. Are they making money off of the leads that they generate? The tools that the head of marketing cares about, reports and dashboards, campaign management. Just remember when I talk about head of marketing in general, I'm just talking about marketing within Salesforce, not external tools like Marketing Cloud or Pardot. The first tool we're talking about is territory management. Territory management is something you have to enable. It's essentially used to assign counts to reps based on some type of criteria that you define. You can assign it by the number of accounts you rep has, geography, size of companies, industry. So however you want to segment your territory, you can do that, and then you can use territory management to assign reps automatically to those areas. Then you can create opportunities for those accounts that are within those areas. Just a way to easily segment the data and then allow forecasting to impact only those particular territories that territory management is set up at. All right, let's talk about accounts and contacts. Business accounts and contacts. Basically, accounts are the companies that you work with. Contacts are the people that work with those companies that you're going to be working with. Yes, person accounts are commonly used within Sales Cloud. Think of it as an individual. It's a mashup of account and contact. So if you turn on person accounts, they're on. You just choose not to use them if you don't use them in the future. Our lead object is typically used here. This is your future accounts and contacts. This allows you to vet your prospects. You can assign a lead to a user or queue. And you can also set up a lead score. Opportunity, this is your deal object. This is where you're going to finally start to set up your potential revenue. With this, you can set up the sales process. You can use multiple record types if you want that. Allows you to set your stages for your process. It also allows you to assign the forecast category for that particular stage for that opportunity. There's some special capabilities allowing you to have team sharing, basically on accounts and opportunities in a scenario. You can grant additional access. You can create a team, so you can allow a team to automatically be added to your account. You can also automatically add a team to your opportunity. You can set default teams. You can also set ad hoc teams. And when you set up these teams, you can add additional privileges, like read-only, read-write privileges to your account or to the opportunity, giving you additional access to those records. Then there's opportunity splits. So if you've started sharing your opportunity, you can set up opportunity splits. With their revenue splits, it gives you a direct credit to parties involved. The owner gets 100% by default, but as it starts getting split, the percentage is then shared, and just remember it can't exceed 100%. The next type of split is called the overlay split. Same concept as before, you assign it to an individual. With this, you can be any percentage, and the grand total can exceed 100%. So just be mindful of how you want to set up those percentages for those splits. Next tool we're going to talk about is sales engagement. Remember, this is an add-on. This allows your reps basically to see pending activities and auto log activities. This allows you to set up a proven process for all your users to follow. That way there's no delineation in the customer journey. They all experience the same thing. In order to set up that cadence, we set up a sales cadence and we add targets to that particular cadence. And then we create steps for that cadence. So we're going to set up your cadence. We're going to assign particular people to that cadence. By people, I mean your targets. And then we're going to create additional steps for that cadence. So it's kind of like a marketing tactic of how to reach out to these people. Once you reach out to them, how should you reach out to them? And then if you want to build out one of those engagements, you have your start there, and then we have our introductory call, and then we make the call and how is the wait, and then what are our steps for that. This allows us to build a journey for the salesperson to follow up on that particular lead. The next tool we're going to talk about is Salesforce Inbox. If you want to use Salesforce Inbox, just so you know, it's included either in Sales Cloud Einstein, the Inbox license, or the High Velocity Sales. So if you buy any of those products, you have Salesforce Inbox as a license to utilize to do the activities that we're going to talk about. If you are going to use Salesforce Inbox, you need either Outlook or Gmail to get this set up to utilize the functionality for this. For the purpose of the test, it's really meant to just remind you that this is a quick way to log emails to Salesforce. So if you have Salesforce Inbox, if you're in your email client, you can quickly log your emails to a opportunity account, whatever object you want to map it to. Just a quick way to auto log emails into the system and have them done correctly. The next tool we're going to talk about is Salesforce Maps. It allows you to build a territory planning. You can track live locations. You can optimize routes and schedules, so you can make your trip more successful by planning that out. With Salesforce Maps, you can have your rep plan out a route to visit for all the different accounts they want to go to. Maybe some potential leads are in there. You can build out your route to see how you want to get there, and you can also optimize that route to make sure that you don't go out of the way, and you can plan your route accordingly so you don't waste time. All right, Einstein lead scoring uses data and machine learning, looks at your past leads for details for converting. Einstein gives that lead a score based on your lead conversion patterns. The higher the score, the more likely you're to convert that lead. Makes kind of sense. You do have to enable Einstein lead scoring. You have to go into Einstein Assisted Setup there and click on Einstein lead scoring, turn it up, and then you can utilize this feature. Once it's enabled on your list views, you can add Einstein lead scoring. You can see the lead scoring for that particular lead. Also, when you want to get some insights into that, you can click into the record, or you can hover over it, and you can also then see the Einstein score, and it'll tell you why that score is what it is. Just remember, Einstein lead score can be added to any of the list views for leads. It can be added to the page layout. In order to see those things, you do have to have that user permission of allow access to see Sales Cloud Einstein features. If you have that permission, you're able to see Einstein lead scoring. If you've enjoyed this content, please like and subscribe, and I'll see you next time.